sometimes it's gonna hurt. If you're ever gonna get that back, then you better plan your attack. You're braver than you know it. You're stronger than you show it. You're braver than you know it. You're stronger.
Feeling all the potion we are. Loving in slow motion we are. Feeling like there's no other way. Talk about a long night trip. No, no, no. Don't ever wait. You get traces of my vibes. Your frames are divided in my thoughts. Your love, dance so I can feel your lips. Oh no, no. Don't ever look away. You fill the spaces in my heart. Your friends are nowhere to be found. We're tripping all around and girl, we don't know about it. There's people all around, but girl, it's a private party. No, we don't know about it. There's people all around, but love, it's a private party. And I'm tripping, you're tripping, trip, trip. You're tripping, you're tripping, you're tripping. Dance on the slow motion. Trip, trip. You're trip, and I'm tripping. Dance on the slow motion. Dancing, talk about a long night trip. No, no, no. Don't ever wait. You get traces of my vibes. Your frames are divided in my thoughts. We're tripping all around and girl, we don't know about it. There's people all around, but girl, it's a private party. No, we don't know about it. There's people all around, but love, it's a private party. And I'm tripping, you're tripping. Dancing in slow motion, we are. Feeling all my motion, we are. Dancing in slow motion, we are. Feeling all my motion. Dancing in slow motion.
Oh hey, hello. Welcome to the first part of the historic French Chateau. You know what? I'm really happy to be here. But when you really think about it, when wasn't I happy to be here, right? I don't really remember a time where I wasn't. Yeah, welcome to the first part of this series. It's gonna be a shorter one since it is a collab and my friend did half of the work. And, yeah, I'm not sure when I'm gonna post this, to be honest, because right now I'm recording this on Tuesday evening, this voiceover, but I'm planning to get this build out this weekend, but honestly not sure what day it will be. Maybe Friday, maybe Sunday, maybe Saturday, but yeah, I guess happy some Friday day to anyone who's watching. Obviously I'm just gonna try to talk about the build a little bit more and maybe talk about some random stuff like I usually do my voiceovers. And yeah, this build's kind of unexpected. Honestly, I didn't really... Well, actually, no, I'm lying. It was pretty expected. Well, I didn't tell anyone, but my friend and I, Thunz and I, we were planning to work on this build for like months. Pretty sure we planned it in like November of last year, and yeah, we even like started working on it then. But I was a bit, well, not lazy. I don't want to say lazy. I got really busy with other projects, and I just never ended up finishing that one. And so what we had to do, that build just kind of became outdated over time, so we had to redo it. And yeah, this is how this build was born. I'm pretty sure that on this exact build we start working on like in March, I want to say. March, April, I don't remember exactly. Probably more like April. So it's been a while since we started on this, but I'm very happy to be finally done with it. I remember even getting to a point where I was just scared to work on it because of plot data. I had to furnish the whole upstairs with just like 5%. I mean, those who are really experienced with plot data, that's not much. That's not much at all. And so, like, most of you know me and know how I love doing detailed builds, so... yeah, that, you know, those two things don't really work well. Plot data and detailed builds, never a great combo. I recommend you pass on that. It's just, yeah, I really wish we got more plot data, but then, like, I repeat this in every single video of mine, so maybe I'll just stop for now. Just for now. Just for now. I'm not gonna give up. Well, just for now, technically, yes. But right now I'm gonna be landscaping. I'm gonna do landscaping, and I'll probably, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do for the rest of the video, just landscape. So yeah, those who are watching, just sit down, relax, and enjoy the, you know, landscaping footage, I guess. But yeah, this house, I didn't use the whole plot actually. Well, it looks like I did, but I actually didn't. It's a bit more narrow than usual, the plot I mean. Cause yeah, I knew that plot D is going to be an issue, so I tried to make the plot as smaller as possible. but still like make it feel, I don't know, spacious in a way. So I really like that about this house, and the whole exterior, like I just love the look of it. My friend Thunz, he's so talented. You guys like can probably see like the exteriors he makes, they're amazing, and I highly suggest you follow him on Twitter. He posts stuff all the time. He even makes custom cars. Like, who goes out of their way to make custom cars? I mean, that's so extra, but like I love that because I'm kind of extra myself. And we've actually been great friends for like almost 2 years at this point. So yeah, I'm just very happy to even do like a collab project with him. I'm extremely happy with how this whole build turned out. The interior is probably one of my favorites. Like probably I don't know. Probably my favorite, or maybe one of my favorites. I'd say maybe one of my favorites. I love the whole like old money look on the interior, and I tried to keep it like kind of well, not contemporary, but like updated, but like still historic and everything. Tried to keep most of the wall detailing and everything. And I love all the wallpaper that I actually used, like especially in the bedrooms, like the kids' bedroom and the guest bedroom. Though, like the wallpaper in there, I absolutely love it. It's probably one of my favorites, to be honest. So yeah, about the downstairs, my favorite part, well, yeah, my favorite part down there is probably the staircase. I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, I guess you could say it's like, no, it's more downstairs. Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, I guess you can call a staircase, like you can say that it's a part of the second floor as well, but not really. The main part of it is downstairs. So yes, it's probably the staircase. And then I also really, really love the greenhouse. Fun fact, I actually have like 3 or 4 rooms in this house that I just did not like at first, so it took me a while to make it, like, redo them and make them the way I actually liked. So there's a lot of redoing in this speed build. Not in this part specifically, but in the upcoming ones there will be. So if you are rebuilding this, I highly suggest you prepare for that. I try to avoid like redoing as much as possible, but sometimes it really just happens because I love how I tend to just build something and then not like it, and so I spend like another hour redoing it. I'm like a perfectionist. It's a blessing and a curse, because it's a blessing since, like, you know, you try to make things look good, and it's not like I give up. But it really is a curse most of the times, because you take ages while, you know, you make things perfect in your eyes. So yes, I don't know. It's both, I guess. Yeah, I guess we can leave it there. And I love these like gardens at the front. I think they're like unique in a way, because I don't think I did something like that in any of my other builds, so it's a new thing. Like, I actually love doing new things, and that's why I really enjoyed this collab, because I got to do so many new things. I got to build like a whole new style, and I definitely don't even regret on even like working on this collab with Thunz, because yeah, I don't know, he did a really good job on the exterior, and I do feel like I didn't do such a good job on the interior. I guess that's for you guys to decide. Thunz, like, fortunately, really like the interior, which makes me happy, but yeah, I'm still feeling like I didn't do that good of a job. That the interior isn't really as good as the exterior, but like, yeah, I know that my exteriors could never look that good. Like, just look at that chateau, like the talent. I'm honestly so glad to have collabed with him. Oh, and I forgot to mention this, but the first part will be on his channel, and I'll link it down below. This is part 2, okay, I haven't named it yet, so I'm not quite sure, but it probably will be part 2. Yeah, since the start of the build, the start of the speed build is on his channel, since, you know, he did the exterior. Like, what I mean by exterior is just the house itself, since I did the landscaping. I remember the landscaping taking up so much money. It was bad. Like, really bad. But I guess I do like the landscaping. It's like my typical landscaping, to be honest. It didn't really change much. I just tried to make the scenery seem like more French, I guess. By like adding certain bushes and everything. And well, I guess my favorite part of landscaping is the greenhouse. Again, it's like sort of on the inside, But I just love how it all turned out, how you can like sit there and just like play chess or something. I really like that. Like, just imagine having that in your real life house. Like, wouldn't that be cool? I know I'd spend there most of my time if I were to live in this house. But you know, I can only dream. Honestly, what I love doing in Bloxburg is just creating houses and like doing these architectural digest type of builds that I'd never be able to like, you know, live in real life. Maybe, or maybe, just maybe I will be in the future. You may never know. You know, you can always still hope. But yeah, I don't know. Today's like an interesting day. I have so much to do when it comes to homework, but I chose to procrastinate by filming this video, which is good because I'll finally get this video done. I was supposed to even record this voiceover like yesterday, and I even mentioned that in the last voiceover. But I just got too tired, and so here I am today, a day later. Probably, if it wasn't for me procrastinating, probably this video wouldn't even be out for like, or maybe not out, but it wouldn't be like recorded for like 3 or 4 more days. Recorded and edited, because technically I am editing it right now, but like recording a voiceover, it's confusing. Here's me doing the back patio, I guess. I'm not really sure if I can call that patio. I mean, I guess it is a patio. But yeah, I really did do a lot of landscaping in the last 10 minutes. And you might need to use sprinklers. I see myself using it, and if you can hear any background noise, I'm so sorry. There's a car passing by because I do have my window open. It's really hot in my room right now. And I'm really bad when it comes to standing the heat. Like, I just can't stand it. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer the cold much more. So yeah. What was I saying again? It slipped my mind, god damn it. Oh. That's not a curse word, is it? Sorry if it is. My apologies if it is. I can hear people walking outside too. I really hope no one hears me talking. That would be awkward. I don't know why, but I'm so awkward when people hear me sing or like talk in the first place. It's just like, when I'm talking to myself, I don't want anyone hearing me, to be honest. I mean, duh, but it's just, you know, when you think that no one hears you and then they actually do, that's just the most awkward thing in the world. And then they think it's like cute or funny. I'm like, no, it's not. Yeah. It really isn't. But what else? I don't think I'll actually finish the exterior in this part either. It's just gonna be the landscaping because I'll still have to do the furniture in the next part. So that's a bummer. And I remember running out plot data because of the exterior furniture like 2 times or so. Plot data was just a headache with this build, to be honest. Like, it was so hard to make it work, but I'm glad I did. I really am. But yeah, it was so painful. so painful to make it work. So I'm glad that I don't really have any like huge builds like that anymore left. I still have the Dutch Colonial and the Cape Cod that you guys saw a sneak peek of, and then another French Chateau, but that one's not going to be as classy. It's going to be rather like minimalist, with maybe like a more contemporary interior. So yeah, it's definitely not going to be as plot data consuming. Oh wow, I know I'm going to take a long time painting this all. Like, I wish you could already, like, before placing the item, I wish you could already choose the color. That way you wouldn't, like, waste so much time just coloring things. It gets so tiring at times, to be honest. Like, I don't know. But, oh well, things happen, I suppose. Yeah, look at me starting to paint everything. I'm gonna take ages. Watch me take, like, 5 minutes. Bear in mind that this, whole thing, like, the whole speed build is sped up by 6 times. Oh, look at me being AFK, but AFK. Well, I can't really cut that out anymore since I am recording, and we're a bit too lazy to adjust that. But yeah, I'm painting everything right now. It sounds so weird that you're, like, painting trees or whatever. Doesn't sound right. But, oh well, it's Bloxburg. No one really cares. At least I hope no one does. Yeah, this voiceover is a bit shorter than usual since it is only 30 minutes, I want to say. So, The other parts are definitely gonna be like longer, like per usual. So there's just this one. But I thought I'd mention that. Wow, can the birds like not be so loud? Honestly. And yeah, I don't know. I'm like thinking about the work I have to do today, and I really, really don't want to do any of it. Like I'm just not feeling it at all. Like, yeah, they're just because I'm finishing school this Friday. It's Tuesday right now, and so today is like the day where I have to do most of the work, and then like I won't have nearly as much work to do on Wednesday or Thursday. So there's that. I just have to sit down and do it all today. But yeah, really, really don't want to. But I guess I have to pull myself together to finish everything and to finish school this year. Like, I'm so close. Honestly, just 3 days away. Still can't believe it. This whole year passed by so quickly. I already mentioned that in the last voiceover, though. It's crazy. It really is crazy how quickly time goes by. Especially when you spend the whole year at home. Like, I'm not sure if any of you guys actually enjoyed quarantine. Personally, didn't mind it. Really didn't. I guess it's different for everyone, because I have a few classmates who just can't concentrate, and I do feel really bad for them, because, I mean, it's definitely hard to study. Personally, I get, like, used to the whole online class thing. I just get I get distracted really easily, so that's, like, a huge problem. I don't think it's that huge of a problem for my friends, though, so I don't know how they're, like, so lucky, because when it comes to procrastination and distraction, it's, like, two of my biggest issues, basically. Literally, two of my biggest issues. But yeah, right now I'm just painting the flowers and everything. Probably gonna start on like the huge tree fences. And you know what? I'm so glad I actually like kind of started doing those. Kind of glad I actually came up with that idea as well. I mean, okay, maybe someone did come up with it before me, but I don't necessarily remember anyone doing that. So correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I really just kind of stopped claiming stuff because it's kind of useless. I already come up with so many things in each new build. There's no point in like claiming it. I just do the Lukia videos. I really need to do another one. But the thing with those like building hack videos, I don't enjoy doing them at all. Like it's just I much prefer doing speed builds. Cause like I don't know, building hack videos, they're just like so boring to edit. You have no like creative freedom at all. There's nothing to do. You don't even have to speak. You just put music and that's it. So it's not. It's most of the time it's a bummer, a huge bummer to be honest. Yeah. I was actually wondering when you guys even finish school. Like to those who are watching and listening to me talk right now, when do you finish school? Could you please comment down below? I feel like that would be kind of an interesting thing to know, because I mean apparently people from the entire world finish school at different times. Yeah, I was supposed to finish school next week, but at the end of next week I mean, but basically there's just nothing to do anymore, so our school principal just let us go basically. Well, they said that like, you know, we're free this week, well, like after Friday. So that's a really good thing. I really need to stop talking about school because I feel like people don't enjoy this narrative necessarily. So I'm sorry if you don't. I'll stop right now. But about the 5-plot city that I was talking about the other day, that was actually yesterday. Why am I saying it like I said a long time ago? I actually didn't. So yes, I think it's kind of official that I'm doing something like that. This is just like kind of a teaser to those who actually listen to everything. So yes, I am making a city on 5 plots. It is gonna be a specific city theme, like a specific city that I'll be like trying to recreate at least. So I'm extremely excited to work on it because you know what? I rewatched all my old like tours of builds and I got so excited. You guys have no idea. I rewatched Dern, so as many of you may know, I actually did a collab with Float and Dinosaur way back in fall of last year, and we basically built a city on 3 plots, and we connected all the plots. I still get questions to this day as to like how we connected the plots, but the very sad thing is that Coeptus actually patched that whole thing, so now you cannot connect plots at all. which is obviously so sad and upsetting, but I mean, what happens, happens. So I just kind of rewatched that tour, and I really missed that build, and I remember how excited I was when it was all done, seeing, like, all 3 plots connected, and just, like, you know, actually feeling like you're in the city, but in Bloxburg. Like, what? It's just crazy when you can actually do anything in Bloxburg. Yeah, like, the creative freedom we have, it's insane. Honestly, when it comes to, like, building, like, actually building, I prefer Bloxburg, but then when it comes to, like, decorating and furnishing stuff, I prefer The Sims way more. I already mentioned why. That's because The Sims has, like, a lot more options when it comes to furniture because of the CC and everything. There's so many CC creators who just put out random furniture, and in Bloxburg, we don't necessarily have that amount of, like, stuff to choose from, which is sad. I really would love if there was, like, a gallery for Bloxburg. Like, who wouldn't love that, you know what I mean? Or maybe even, like, wait, did I say... No, like, I mean custom content, not gallery. I mean, the gallery would be awesome as well, don't get me wrong. Would love that, honestly, for sure would love that. Like, it's a cool thing. And, yeah, I don't know. But back to my point. So... Okay, about the whole city, I'm probably gonna do it. I mean, it's official, I'm doing it. I already told all my friends, and I'm just so excited. I'll probably take the whole summer, to be honest, so that's gonna be so fun. Who doesn't love a 3-month build? Oh my god, wish me luck. I feel like I'm gonna die while making that city. But I guess in the end it will be worth it if it actually turns out nice, because if it doesn't, I'll be really upset. I can tell you that. I know I will be upset, but, like, I guess it's fine, it happens. No, I mean, it really doesn't. I mean, at least I hope it doesn't. I don't want to try for, like, 2 months for it to not even look good. There's gonna be a lot of pressure for me to actually recreate, like, a lot of landmarks in the city well. Really hope that I do a good job. So, we're gonna see what happens. I really don't want to spoil the city because it's iconic, that's all I'm gonna say. It's very iconic, it has a very specific style. Well, maybe not that of a specific style, rather there's just, like, there's so many landmarks that you can do. It's insane, the city's extremely big. So it will, like, fit perfectly in, like, those 5 plots. Now, I told this to Flo today, and he actually made a really funny point. I was actually laughing the whole time. He said that people are gonna... Well, like, when I'm gonna do the grand opening, I'll need to put down, like, specs. Like, PC specs. Like, who could make it to the grand opening, because it's gonna be that laggy. And, because most likely, all the plots are gonna be, like, 100 plot data % each. So, you know. You already get laggy when the plot's, like, 100%, but then when there's 5 of them, it's a whole different story. So I found that very funny, personally, because, yes, I mean, it would be hilarious if I'll actually need to do that. And when you do join the grand opening, even if you do, I warned you here, if your computer breaks, it's not my fault. It ain't my fault, I'm sorry, but it ain't my fault. Yeah, but anywho, in the next part, I'm probably gonna bring a few friends, so if you guys have any suggestions of who you'd like to see more of, let me know. And yeah, I'll make sure that they're on next voiceover. Honestly, I love all my friends. I've been having so much fun talking to everyone lately. It's been great. But yeah, look at me. There's only, like, what, 7 minutes left of this build, the speed build, this part, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, okay, I guess there's one last thing that I wanted to talk about, which I didn't get to do last time in the last voiceover. I was actually wondering whether you guys would enjoy, like, seeing some Sims builds for me, like, actually Sim speed builds. Of course, there'd be lots of talking about the build, and yeah, if you just want to see that, I'll make it happen. Honestly, it's not that hard, and I really do enjoy building on The Sims, so I wouldn't mind, like, you know, taking a few days to make a build there, and then do a video on it. And I'd probably put it on the gallery for my Sims players out there, for those who would like to even, like, you know, download the build. Of course, I use custom content, but it's not like I have so much. Basically, like, only have CC from Felixander and Harry. I'll talk about them in the Sims voiceover if you guys would like to see that coming. I might do like a poll in the community tab asking if you guys really would like to see that. I personally really wouldn't. I would enjoy doing something like that, to be honest. So yeah, but I guess it all depends on you guys whether you'd like to see like a bit of content change. And like who knows if I actually start doing those like Sims 4 speed builds, I might remake some builds in Bloxburg. I feel like that'd be a pretty cool thing. Oh my god, this is so cute. Look at me doing the lilies, if I'm saying that correctly. I forgot what these things are called. I knew the exact name, but you know what I mean. And they got added in the latest update, but I was obviously recording this before they got added, so I eventually replaced it with the new things. It's kind of cute. And I love how, like, with the new update, trees move a bit. Like, not even trees, basically anything. That's like green, like bushes, flowers, maybe even. I don't know if flowers move. I didn't really get a chance to see. But yeah, like I really love that update. Some people say it's creepy. I personally like it. I feel like it, you know, brings a touch of realism into the game. Yeah, the spec's literally almost done. I don't know, I'm very happy with this, like, whole exterior in general. Like, I do like the look, I do love the look of it. Yeah, I don't know. Although I have to admit, furnishing the, like, patio and everything, the back patio, it was hell. It was so hard to find the right furniture for everything. It was just bad. Very bad. So yes. I'm glad it's over though. I'm sure that like the other houses that I'm gonna be working on won't be as hard, and I'm just happy to be like to get back into the whole YouTube game. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last voiceover. I always say that and then I never actually do end up getting back into it, but I know that this time's probably gonna be a bit different since I won't have any school anymore. And yeah, it's just gonna be fun. Like, I still can't get over the fact that, like, school is almost over. I'm so glad that this moment finally came. Honestly, I was waiting for it, like, so much, I don't know, a few months ago. So I'm glad it finally came. And, yeah, basically, this is literally almost done with everything. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna paint these bushes and then the whole speed build's gonna be over. Well, this part at least. Not the whole speed build, just this part. And then I'll have to sadly get to work and do all my homework, which I really don't want to do, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I just need to pull myself together one last time and do everything, and I recommend you guys do the same. For those who have missing assignments, don't disappoint yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't disappoint yourself and actually do it all. It's such a good feeling when you actually, like, finish everything, all your missing assignments, and once you turn everything in. It's just one of the best feelings ever. At least for me. Like, I really love when that happens. Because it's honestly just one of the best feelings when you know, we're stressing about not having something turned in for, like, weeks, and then you actually finally do it, and then you're like, phew. Like, okay, no, that was a very bad sound effect. 0 out of 10 if you ask me. A small self rating. But yeah, actually I might need to set up the last part of the farmhouse speed build so that you guys have a video tonight. I'm suffering from schoolwork. It's fine, I'm gonna do it. You know what, let's make a deal. Why don't we all just turn in all of our missing assignments this week? You know, and just be free with school. Those who still have it. So if you have any missing assignments, go do them. Don't waste your time. Don't leave it for the last week like I did. Look at me now, struggling, knowing that summer's right around the corner, but I still can't do anything. Ugh, so bad. But yeah, enough ranting about school. I guess I'll continue in the next voiceover if you'd like to hear anything. Sorry for not talking about the build that much. But, I hope you guys, you know, sticked around for, you know, until now. Until the end. But yeah, I guess I'll see you all in the next voiceover. Bye, guys!
Go,